Hey Badger Army, welcome to today's show. Today we're going to be doing Beano issue 4094, and that is currently 6 issues away from the big 4100. I don't know, but I really hope they're going to do a special celebration issue for that, because it's a big achievement. You know, we're 100 issues past the 4000th special issue, and I remember when me and Badger Jr. got the 4000th issue, it was mad, and that was a real cool special occasion. And you know, all the colour and all the poppiness of the limited edition look was fantastic. So I really hope they do another one like that. Right, now this week we've got Sky Shark Attack. Bananaman is going up against a Sharknado of foes, and it's really interesting how this is going to work. Seeing the lovely Bananaman fighting someone different this week, hopefully. Who knows? But yeah, this shark looks menacing and I can't wait. Far less annoying than Baby Shark. Also, inside, can you spot the frog? Sun Fun for Billy Whiz and Unbox Harshest Prank. So that's pretty cool, right? Look at that. Fantastic front cover. Right, let's delve inside. As usual, we've got the Beano boss this week. I really think that the Beano bosses are fantastic. Teaming up with Ruby and having a shrink ray moment there. That's mad. But yeah, I really think the Beano bosses are fantastic. Really adds to the comic, and it gives people something different to phone in and obviously write up for it. I think that's great. It gets more people involved with the comic as well. Right, so this week, the top strip in my eyes is Bananaman. And this is the first strip in the comic as well. This week, Bananaman fights against a lonely monster who wants to come out of the sea because obviously there is too much rubbish in the sea, and that is definitely an issue. And I'm pleased that the Beano's brought that up. Many things have tried, like Power Rangers Beast Morphers, to bring in these sorts of issues, and they've failed. So I really hope that the Beano manages to do it right. And so far, they've touched on a few different things like recently, like watching too much YouTube and all these sorts of things, and they've done it right, I think. So who knows, hopefully they'll be able to come across this quite well. Right, yeah, so obviously Bananaman and the mayor having a little chat and all that sort of stuff, and they're trying to come to an arrangement with what the monster's gonna do. And of course the mayor lies about cleaning up the sea, which is very naughty. And look at this, the Sky Shark is in action there. Look at that, that is insane. How's he getting on with that? That is mad. Bananaman must be quaking in his boots. Gonna need a bigger boat. There's some Jaws references there, and there's some monster movie references as well. Lots of Jaws fun there with General Blight and the mayor. You know, who knows, is the real villain the mayor this week for causing all the trouble with the monsters? Who knows? But there you go. Look at all that stuff there, what's happening there. Great shots of Bananaman and General Blight. They have a bit of a weird double act recently, don't they? And also, look, you've got some more Jaws references there where it bites the boat and things like that. It's great. And of course, you've got the Weatherman and all that jazz in the Sky sub. And I think it's really interesting how they work out that the end. I'm not going to spoil it because you should read it, but it's really good. Right, there's a Sharknado of facts. They can hear prey as far as half a mile away. In their lifetime, they grow 50,000 teeth. Wow. They think humans taste horrible. They're older than dinosaurs, and sharks can live up to 500 years. And they never sleep, apparently. This is because they're constantly moving, Badger Jr. tells me. A whale shark's skin is bulletproof, and great whites can jump 3 meters out of the water. Apparently they can't go backwards as well, which is unusual. Right, here we go.
If they go backwards, they always die.
Really? Okay, thanks for that. Right, Ha Ha's joke shop involves some invisible ink, and of course, poor old Dennis the Menace's dad the original Dennis up to mischief, getting all different costumes as a beetle. It doesn't look like Ringo style there. A Yeti from a horror movie, but doesn't look like, of course, our favourite Yeti there, does he? And he ends up as Iron Man, as a real Iron. And of course, you've got a really bad Batman suit there. And Godzilla. Now, this week in Prank Academy, look at that, you've got The Treat Is Real out of the box. It basically says, you know, to reuse all these different boxes. You can hide in one and make someone jump. I think that's fantastic. But of course, make sure there's plenty of air holes in the box and stuff. This week, Minnie the Minx is on top form. Fantastic stuff. And she's playing about with a new toy and a tractor. They're called Transfarmers. Farmers in disguise. Oh dear, agricultural humour. But yeah, so the toy gets taken off them and then they go on a madcap adventure to try and fix it and find it back again. And of course they find out that the school's got rats and all sorts of stuff as they adventure through the ceiling. But yeah, that's definitely a fun one this week. Ruby's Screw Top Science is always another good one. This week they're having some bugs with their home assistant where it just wants to talk about peas apparently, which I think is great. Calamity James is on top form here. I really love a bit of Calamity James. This is probably the best Calamity James strip for a long time. Sometimes you read it and you think, okay, is that funny, isn't it? I'm not sure. But this week, it's genuinely funny. And this week, they eventually come up with this new thing called Lucky Ball 5000 to keep James out of harm's way. I think that's great. And it's fantastic that everyone's self-aware that he's really unlucky, poor soul. But yeah, the Lucky Ball 5000. So he gets into this Lucky Ball and he has like the time of his life where everything starts to work out. And it's really interesting. That's lightning proof, tornado proof, spinning proof, not so much. The zip is stuck, better get rolling with it. And he ends up being really sick in the ball. Oh no! Oh dear. I'm sure the tide will bring him in again. Glad I'm not cleaning all that ball. Oh dear! But yeah, so Ruby creates a special thing for him, which is great because they're including different characters in the different episodes, which I love. But yeah, that was a good one. And what type of buttons can't you buy in Whittle a Belly Button? That's a terrible joke. We got a nice little Peter Rabbit maze there for a competition. We got Dangerous Dan, Beano Town's top spy, who was the cover the other week, and up to mischief with drones and toys and stuff like that. And of course, Dan messes about with helicopters. That was a fun little strip, quick to read there. But yeah, that was good. You got the funniest, Britain's funniest school, which I think is pretty cool. You know, that took a while for that to win actually. They must have had a lot of people to look into there. So that was pretty fun.
Make sure to get the Beano because next week, on Thursday, on another day.
Yeah. Go on. Right, don't worry about it, quick. Right, okay.
It's a special offer because it's the last day of school.
Right, okay, there we are. Right, we got there eventually. This week, Dennis is up to mischief and wants lots of pudding. I don't know anyone else that's like that. Badger Junior's like that. He loves a nice bit of pudding. Finish what's for pudding? Finish, you barely started. You found it filling. Oh dear. Bean burgers this week for Dennis's dinner. So Mum and Dad develop a evil trap and turn the house into a medieval torture chamber castle. Oh dear. So Dennis ends up with his numbskulls going mad, and he wants to fill up on biscuits and all sorts of stuff. This is definitely one of the best thought out ones, apart from the Bananaman one this week. And Dennis ends up going on a massive adventure, trying to find his way around the house and escape the medieval torture chamber that's been made by Mum and Dad. And of course, no harm will really happen to Dennis, or will it? But yeah, if you look there, there's spikes coming out of the wall, which are carrots. Eat your veg. There's an evil stairs, there's rumbling washing there, which I think is great. And there's all sorts of stuff. There's a crocodile that's going to try and get him. And of course there's the vegetable soup swamp. Oh dear. And of course, hopefully there's not a real dead person there. Who knows? I'm sure it's a fake skeleton. Of course, fake spikes there too. Oh dear. Not a giant, no, a giant ball of stone washing. Mum really wants Dennis to have some veg. Look, so he's finally going to get the biscuits there. Finally going to get the biscuits, but no, of course, they're beef burgers. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favourite strips this week. Really funny and really imaginative. And they always seem to break the fourth wall a bit with Dennis the Menace, don't they? And I think it's great. Very much akin to some Indiana Jones adventures there, grabbing at the the biscuits. How does a vampire get in the house? Through the back flap. Oh dear. Now this was a fun little strip, and I wonder if they're going to keep this going actually. Because we've got Betty and the Yeti, and the ordinary girl and the extraordinary best friend. And of course Yeti has been plagued by an evil frog. What will happen when this evil frog comes back in, causing all sorts of mischief and mayhem? Look at all that. All the mess that this frog's created. And of course Betty does not believe it and thinks it was totally Yeti. Poor Yeti, eh? So we've got Spot the Frog. That's always a fun little thing to do as well. That looks pretty cool. Oh dear. Roger the Dodger's on top form and up to mischief here, trying to get away with not running, but then ends up on the team anyway, thanks to Billy Whiz. And you got Slothman Adventures there. You know, that does remind me of something from Captain Underpants. But yeah, Roger and Billy Whiz sort of do a plan to try and get out of running, and unfortunately Billy Whiz near enough gets Roger on the full team, which is terrible for Roger. And we got the return of the butcher. We haven't seen the butcher for a while. They brought him in and then he sort of disappeared, but he's back up to mischief with gnasher and Nipper there. Which I think is pretty cool. I thought he was going to be like a big super villain in it, and hopefully they can still use him soon. But yeah, look at that. They're up to mischief eating sausages from the butchers. Support your local butchers, guys. There you go. And of course there's an advert for the Dennis and Gnasher Battle for Bash Street School, which is a really good little book. I'll do a review on that soon. But here we go. Bash Street kids are up to mischief this week. Look at that. They're up to total mischief this week. Out on a field trip, which is something that hasn't happened for a while, so hopefully we'll be able to see that. Look, teacher gets nibbled to bits by bees and all sorts of stuff, which I think is pretty fun. Poor teacher. And of course, eaten and attacked by a wolf and everything. A deer and all sorts of stuff. And smashed in the face by a football. Poor teacher. So this is definitely a good little Bash Street Kids strip there. No holds barred on their field trip. Oh dear. Everyone's of course written in, and you got Billy Whiz up to mischief there, enjoying the sunshine. Look at that. So Billy Whiz enjoying the sunshine there. Lovely sunny day today. Too hot for running around. I'm just going to relax. He wishes, but yeah, eventually they end up chilling out at home, watching the sun on the TV, which I think is good. You got a nice little word search there to do, which I think is always cool. To help the brain and all that jazz. Right, here we go. Angel Face Investigates, which is a pretty good strip this week. But yeah, there's lots of stuff going on there. And of course, JJ's freewheeling, freestyling fun's always cool as well. Do check those. But yeah, my favourite has to be the Fantastic. I really enjoyed it this week. You got a Numbskulls one there, which was pretty good. But my favourite has got to be, you know, I really enjoyed Dennis and gnasher Unleashed, and of course Bananaman this week. They were really cool. And of course you got Jog on Jasper at the end, where people sign in, don't they, and get themselves in the strip, which I think is really cool, which was a change up from the torsos and the hair. So that was a really good issue this week. Do recommend it, and definitely Bananaman and Dennis the Menace were my two top favourites. They were really cool, really fun issue this week. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. And remember, sharks can't really be in tornadoes, can they? Who knows? Right, thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, Barmy Badger Army. Keep safe, keep well. Much love, everyone, and I'll see you in the next vlog, video, or stream. Bye!